Assalamu alaikum. I'm Farooq Khan, Chief Executive on the Pakistan Stock Exchange, and I'm really very happy to present this series of interviews with business leaders who have taken their companies public successfully. Business groups in both Pakistan and globally who have taken their companies public have grown and benefited exponentially. Being a listed company provides many advantages to a business. Apart from having access to a deep pool of capital, both from within Pakistan as well as internationally, the business has its many other advantages as well. For example, it helps to professionalize your HR, your corporate governance improves, it creates much greater brand awareness, intergenerational transfers of wealth and changes in shareholding are much easier to do and in a very tax efficient manner. And this really provides a great opportunity for a business leader to maintain and grow their legacy.
I'm the president and CEO of Engro Corporation Ltd, and I've been in this role since December 1st, 2016. It was, I think, sometime after 2002 that the government, through SECB, through FBR and ICAP, worked on holding company laws. And those laws were passed in the next few years. And in 2010, Engro took kind of the lead and shaped up its structure in shape of a holding company structure. And that's when Engro Chemicals was demerged, the fertilizer business was hyped down, and Engro Corporation was formed. And of course, it allows us to leverage our brand and reputation, whether it's with capital providers, equity capital providers, whether it's with DFIs, whether it's with banks. So it's a structure which really allows you to grow while giving the best of opportunities to our largest asset, which is our people, and to really leverage on the reputation and brand of the company to attract people come and work with us in different sectors and so on and so forth. It was done with the premise of allowing for growth through joint ventures, and it's something which has worked out really well for Engro. What really inspires all of us is the contribution that we make to the country and the economy. So as you know, that Pakistan faces balance of payment crisis every few years. We've persisted with a current account deficit of around $6 to $7 billion every year for the last 10 years, on average. It really inspires us that Engro contributes about $1.8 billion annually in terms of import substitution. And that's a significant impact that we have on the country. And that really inspires us. What we're really humbled by, I would say, is the success that we've had on the back of the opportunities that God and this country has given us, and that we've been able to capitalize on them. And we've been able to create businesses which have contributed to all our stakeholders, including our shareholders and the wider community. So that is something that we're really, really humbled by, the financial success and otherwise that our company has enjoyed. But am I really, really proud of? I'm really proud of the team. I think this fantastic, great company is because of its people. Any company which is looking to grow, often comes to the capital market at the stock exchange to list so it can raise capital. I mean, that remains one of the reasons for this listing. Then, of course, as Engro has done offers for sale for some of our companies, whether it was fertilizer, which we did on at least 2 different occasions, and then for our foods business as well as our power business, it allows companies to, when they're listed, to reallocate capital. So you sell down your shareholding in a company, take that money and invest it elsewhere. So I think that flexibility is there. But I think most of all, listing sort of pushes you into that alley of being governed properly, into being more transparent, more truthful as a company. whatever we follow in terms of our governance standards is as per the rules and if not more, so that the trust of the people and our shareholders, especially the minority shareholders, is paramount. The second thing, of course, why they should invest in the company is, alhamdulillah, we've had a good track record of success in terms of shareholder returns. And the one thing I would also add is that Engro is trying to create a portfolio of companies which are resilient to the current macroeconomic situation in Pakistan. So we've been through these boom and bust cycles, and inshallah things will get better. But we want to make sure that our portfolio of companies are resilient to that, that they're able to take these shocks and still deliver results. In spite of 2023 being a very challenging year in terms of devaluation, inflation, high interest rates, our companies did really well. That's why we're pushing for reforms in the fertilizer sector. We're pushing for pricing, where we're saying that the government should pass the subsidies directly to farmers as opposed to fertilizer companies, and making a lot of effort there. Even for our LNG terminal, we're pushing for third-party access, so we're able to sell molecules directly to customers. So relying less and less on government intervention and government subsidies is an important feature for us. So we see ourselves in a future where we are investing in these competitive businesses. Secondly, I would say a place where Engro has not been able to do justice, and something we continue to push ourselves, is to be a bigger player in terms of exports. Most of our businesses are all internally focused. While we do make meaningful contributions in terms of import substitution, but we haven't been a player when it comes to generating export revenue, and that is a big focus for us moving forward. So, on the one hand, locally focused businesses to not be reliant on subsidies and standing on their own feet in terms of their competitiveness and their efficiencies, and then of course to focus on export-oriented businesses and generate dollars for the country. Information is given on time, and sometimes, even companies like ours, we, struggle a bit. We have to make this announcement. That just make sure it's done on time and send out a notice quickly to this exchange that that the meeting is getting longer than it should, so we can issue the results tomorrow. What have you? There's lots of rules. But I think all these are exceedingly important because we should keep the end objective in mind, and the end objective is to build a company which capital providers can trust. The rules and regulations to have independent directors on board who practically can come and challenge the family and the owners, right? So I believe we're going through that maturity curve. We're not where we should in terms of the standards, but I think that the principle will apply to family businesses as well, because it just pushes you into being governed better, being a listed entity.
I look forward to discussing the advantages of going public with all of you, and look forward to welcoming you to GSX. Thank you.